Avram Glazers has been spotted at the hotel of the father of Sheikh Jassim Al Thani, one of the bidders that is into the breast to become the 100% owner of the club of Manchester United. Now, when I tell you that the Glazers have played everyone in this system, even the media that have been really reporting stories, they've been played, all of us have been played, and no one knows the truth. And it shows you that he's really trying to really do the needful and really get the necessary amount of money that he can get out of the sale of Manchester United. Now, where are those that we are telling us that Sir Jim Ratcliffe was really leading the race? Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rock and David remains my name, and I'm here to bring you these stories about Manchester United as a new record has been set by Erik ten Hag and his team at Old Trafford, because we've kept clean sheets at Old Trafford that we last kept in 2010. It shows you that it's a decade plus 3 years since we last went ahead to really get such a huge boost in keeping clean sheets. And Jacobs Ben has also gone ahead and be reacted to Glazers or Avram Glazer being spotted at the Qataris hotel down in Mayfair. Now, let's start it off like this. Now, the Mirror, we are the ones responsible for the photos that we already put all over social media. Sheikh Jassim Al Thani's father, Ahmed bin Jassim bin Jabbar Al Thani, owns Mayborn Hotel Group. Avram Glazer was pictured walking out of the building in Mayfair and entering a Mercedes-Benz before driving away from the area. Now, that is the latest update coming in from the United Takeover. And let me assure you, the Qataris are serious in this. And that is the photo. This is Avram Glazer, and there he is entering into a Mercedes-Benz as he gets out of the hotel. Now, what does this mean? It took me a long time to come up with what this is all about. Avram Glazer is the most vocal of all the Glazers. That's it. And he's the most famous. Joel Glazer, though he runs the day-to-day activities at Old Trafford, and Avram Glazer is always on the plane or on the move. Joel Glazer is not all that known, but Avram Glazer is the most famous of all. That's why even on Sunday, he was the one who went to Wembley to watch that finale of the women's team. Then he was also present when United was winning the Carabao Cup at Wembley, when we beat Newcastle by 2-0 on the 26th of February. That is Avram Glazer for you. So as it stands, he went and met the father of Sheikh Jassim Al Thani. Now, to me, I understand that the only bidder that I knew of Avram Glazer meeting in public were the Qataris. He was there 4 times, as the World Cup started and when the World Cup really ended. He convinced the Qataris to come into this bidding war of really taking over Manchester United. Trust me, they must have agreed on something that we don't know. That's it. And that's why the Qataris came in with confidence, and they knew that there is a certain amount of money that the Glazers will take, because for them, they never wanted anything like investment, and they wanted 100% sale, all full sale of Manchester United. That's what they wanted, and the Glazers gave them green light to get into this. And now I think the father just called him maybe to sit down and talk to him and ask him, what are you all about? Did you try to really bring us in a deal when you had already agreed something with Sir Jim Ratcliffe? There are very many questions that you might anticipate happening into that meeting, because we know that Avram Glazer has not been spotted on that hotel for some long time. And why is it that he goes there when the revealing of who the preferred bidder for the Rain Group and the Glazers is has come to an near. So, to me, it leaves me out in all sorts of questions, but it shows you that this is not yet over. This is not yet over, and another second week is in. We were told that last week the Glazers were willing to go all out and obviously tell us who the preferred bidder is. Last week ended stories where Sir Jim Ratcliffe is the preferred bidder. Now we also got stories coming in from Qataris that they are 100% sure of being in the lead. Another story was broken by Daily Mail. Qataris aren't hearing from the Rain Group. Now, if the Qataris were not hearing from the Rain Group, what was Avram Glazer doing at the hotel of the father of Sheikh Jassim Al Thani? So this is where I come out and say that however much these media tabloids are really getting, or media outlets are getting us news, sometimes they are just cooking stories now, because everything has been hidden from them. That's it. It's the Glazers and the Rain Group that know the truth behind this deal. Let no one lie to you that there is a journalist, whether it's Mike Keegan, that knows the fact about it. To show you that these journalists are totally confused by the Glazers, this is what Jacobs Ben had to put out when this story ran that he was seen, that Avram Glazer was seen at the hotel of the father of Sheikh Jassim Al Thani. He said Avram Glazer being at Glader's hotel is a red herring. There is expected to be an important verbal back and forth with both the 9-2 Foundation and Sir Jim Ratcliffe. Both parties are now talking to the Rain Group, and these people told us that that Rain Group is not in contact. For the previous 2 weeks, they've not been talking to the Qataris. So I am showing you how confused these journalists are too. Then he said, should Sheikh Jassim Al Thani increase his final offer for Manchester United, it is not expected to be disclosed. Talks are more fluid and a formal offer deadlines are gone. With the 9-2 Foundation remain confident they are not out of the race. Now, when you look at all what they are putting out, it's like, to me, I see it as guesswork, Avram Glazer is a businessman, and he's trying to milk out the necessary amount of money that they want from the full sale of the club of Manchester United. And they might use these two to collide and create pressure amongst them, that is Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Sheikh Jassim Al Thani, and obviously skyrocket themselves into the trap of the Glazers, because for the Glazers, all what they want is 6 billion. And I've reached a point that Sheikh Jassim Al Thani and the Qataris might be willing to really pay this amount of money. I 100% understand they are not willing to lose. They are not willing to lose out this club of Manchester United to Sir Jim Ratcliffe. I don't think they can, because even Sir Jim Ratcliffe is just going to get a loan to buy half of the club. He doesn't have the money with him. He doesn't have the money with him. That's it. So, I want to assure you that the Glazers are willing to sell. But I think they are playing their cards right. Pressure is mounting on both sides. I understand right now, after Sir Jim Ratcliffe and his team saw that photo of him coming in from the hotel of the Qataris, he just got to know that there is some new development that the Qatar-based side is really trying to really pull up. So Sir Jim Ratcliffe is also going to find himself in a situation of really trying to lift himself up and contact the Glazers and ask them what really is happening. So, according to me, I'm just feeling a lot of positivity towards this sale. The Glazers are willing to sell, according to me. So let's wait and see what's going to happen this week. If at all you happen to get a very huge update coming in from the rain group, then that will be the mostly likely weighted update. But these updates that are coming in from other journalists will come here and really give you those. But just know, I think they've lost credibility. After all what they said for the previous 2 weeks, now what is Avram Glazer doing with the Qataris then? That is the big question. So let's leave at that and let's go to the last story of the day. And the last story is all about a start that has been reported by Opta Analysis about Manchester United, that Manchester United have now kept a clean sheet in 6 successful Premier League games at Old Trafford, their longest such run with a single campaign since March 2010, reign 7. So, in March 2010, we went 7 games at Old Trafford and scored. That's it. And what are those 6 games? 2-0 against Wolverhampton Wanderers, 1-0 against Aston Villa, 2-0 against Everton, 1-0 against Brentford. Which other game did we play at Old Trafford? I think we played... let me have a look at those games, because I think I've counted 5. There is one more game I'm really missing out on at Old Trafford. 1-0 against Aston Villa, 2-0 against Wolverhampton Wanderers, Brentford, there was Everton, what is the 6th game? I'm not seeing the 6th game, but I've given you those that I will remember that have gone ahead to keep clean sheets into, and it shows you how good this defense is. And with Rafael Varane returning, it really gives you a lot of confidence that the players are really going to go ahead and really play and really keep more clean sheets, especially even when we are playing away at Bournemouth on Saturday, because Varane is a leader, and every time he's on the field of play, we are 100% sure that we are going to keep ourselves safe. And that back 5 of United, including David De Gea, has been so magnificent this season, and that has really taken us to levels of winning very many games. So guys, your thoughts onto Avram Glazer spotted at the All Meets. Avram Glazer meets the father of Sheikh Jassim Al Thani in England. A welcome in the comment section below. What do you think about Jacobs Ben and his thoughts? Then lastly, what are you really thinking about these 6 clean sheets we're gonna have to keep at Old Trafford? And if at all we keep a clean sheet against Chelsea, that is next week on Thursday, it would have taken us to another level of having 7 clean sheets, leveling that of 2010. So sign out for now. See you later. Good morning, and I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. I'm out.